What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? It's your boys, and we back at it like a crack at it with another video today, talking about the best movie franchises. Let me just get this out the way. I know the definition of franchise may be different from me to you, but in my opinion, franchise is whatever I deem to be a franchise. I ain't gonna hold you, but if I'm gonna give it a general consensus, I think if you have 3 movies, I consider you a franchise. It's that simple. There's so many big franchises out there. There's so many huge sagas, so many sequels. We all know it's a sequel day and age, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just movies that are all just built under the same banner. But either way, we got franchises. And what comes with these huge franchises that continue to grow in success every year continues to be millions and millions, shout the rock, of fans that are interested in these worlds and wanting to see more, wanting to get more lore, wanting to get more expansions, more projects. And let's just keep it a band. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it a whole stack out the gate. Some of these franchises are kind of on the down. But today, me and you together, we're going to dissect pros and cons, hits and misses, yeses and nos between all the big movie franchises, and just all around in general, talk about the state that they're in. And I know I'm yapping a little bit, so I'm gonna keep this brief. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below some of your favorite movie franchises and how you feel about the state of those movie franchises, and go ahead and subscribe. I know you want to subscribe. I know you want to subscribe for more weekly videos, man. You already know how it is to be consistent, this man. To start off our franchise state list, I gotta start with one of the biggest franchises of all time, Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now let's be honest, everybody and their mom's mom, their mom's grandmom's mom's uncle's cousin, everybody and their mama knows what Harry Potter is. Harry Potter is one of the biggest series of all time, not just movies. Harry Potter has some of the biggest books to ever come out. And I mean, 8 movies, 7 books, an amazing game that just came out the other year. I mean, how could Harry Potter not be in a great state? Now let me tell you why. It's not all sunshine and rainbows with Harry Potter. They made one of the most controversial moves in the last decade when they decided to announce that they are going to be bringing back Harry Potter, but this time as an HBO TV series that's supposed to span for 7 seasons like the books. And now you may be saying to yourself, well, why would you be complaining about more Harry Potter content? Well, I just personally feel like the movies are perfect as is. And it's only been like, what, 10 years since they came out? 10, 15 years? I know that's kind of a while. I'm getting a little old. That's kind of crazy. Not really, but kind of a little old. But I feel like they got to let it breathe a little bit more. In my personal opinion, they should let it breathe more. Maybe in another decade, sure. Why not? I think there's both sides to it. I think that the book, you know, there's 10 episodes. Let's say 10 episodes of season 1, and it covers the entire book. I think it'd be nice for me, someone who hasn't gotten the chance to read the books, or, you know, other people out there, or just people who really love the books and weren't entirely filled with the pie of movies that we got before. Maybe they can do it justice. Maybe they can do it right. But I do think, and I ain't even read the books, if they change stuff, I think they should cancel it. Why are you changing stuff if you brought it back so that you could do the things that you couldn't do in a movie? That wouldn't even make sense. Y'all feel what I'm saying though? Like, other than the speculation on if the new show is going to hit or not, I think the state of Harry Potter is pretty good. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy was a pretty decent game. It could have some fixes. I'm pretty sure they got a new game coming out soon. How do you not have Quidditch in the game? I got to knock them a few points just for that. But other than that, I mean, the movies banged, the books banged, and we got a new series and potentially new games in the works. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're valid. Next up, I want to switch to what I deem also a franchise. I feel like everybody should. At this point, it's 4 movies. Toy Story, the Toy Story. Now, I think Toy Story 1 through 3 are excellent pieces of media.
Piece of meat!
They are some of the best movies of all time. They cannot be touched, especially Toy Story 3. I just cried a couple months ago watching this shit, man. That shit was so fat. Oh my God. Like, yeah. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like 4 isn't a drop-off compared to the first 3 in quality. I don't think 4 is as bad as people think. And I think as we get older, let me cut myself out completely. I agree, because a lot of people will say they just didn't need it. I agree. But since you did it, I'm not mad at you bringing me a 5. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it at this point. I'd say the state of Toy Story is pretty on the rocks, though. No alcohol, no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's one half that are super excited for Toy Story 5, and I know the kids are gonna love it. They're gonna make so much money. I don't give a fuck about the money. Like Forky, bro. Forky was a... Anyway. There's also the half that just want their childhood to be sacred. We got the Quentin Tarantinos of the world saying, hey, what do you want to even touch Toy Story 4 because he thinks 3 is the perfect end to the trilogy. I think all in all, I think it's so-so. I think it's asi-asi. I think you're on thin ice as the Toy Story franchise, as the Toy Story fandom. 5 can make or break you guys. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all still valid for now. For now. Next up, I gotta talk about y'all Fast and Furious fans, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, the hype of Fast and Furious 7 had me watch that shit. And I wasn't even a Fast and Furious fan. And I got a tear out of me, you feel what I'm saying? But other than that, what the fuck are y'all doing these days, bro? Niggas going to space? Niggas turning into superheroes, breaking ground, and the whole thing shatters? Like, who do you think you are, bruh? Goku?
They're about street fights. The street always wins.
I think at this point, like, they should literally... Didn't they sign a deal for like 2, 3, 4 more movies? Just say that they have superpowers at this point. It would make the whole series way better. It would explain everything. Now, granted, it would take away from the goofiness and the campiness and just how fucking stupid it is. And it wouldn't be a meme anymore, but you might be able to save the franchise. I'm not gonna lie. Now, it's Fast and Furious, though, so it's always gonna make some money. It's always gonna make some money. Give me my money. So I can't hate on y'all too hard. And I can't say the state of y'all franchise is really down in the dumps, but y'all niggas is ass, gang. Y'all is not valid. If you a Fast and Furious fan in the big 2-4 going on the big 2-5, you gotta watch more movies. I'm gonna be that guy. You gotta watch more movies. I ain't gonna hold you. I will say though, it's kind of crazy because I was just saying how y'all gotta watch more movies if y'all watching Fast and Furious, but I'm literally about to talk about Marvel and DC. Like, I'm the nerd. I am the nerd here. But speaking of which, we gotta talk about the MCU. Pause. What the fuck was that, bro? Now, I know there's gonna be some people, you can't talk about the MCU as a whole being a franchise. Why can't I? If there's 11,000 Fast and Furious movies, isn't the whole MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a franchise? I know there's many franchises within that big franchise universe, but for the sake of this video, I'm just talking about the MCU as a whole. Why would I talk about Shang-Chi and Captain America and 2 different, like, entities? Like, come on, bro. I'm not doing all that. They had a pretty decent 2024. Agatha hit. It was an underrated, but it hit. Echo, forgettable. I forgot they came out. I didn't watch it, and I hear nothing but bad reviews. So they started off the year with like what? Classic Marvel, am I right? And Deadpool and Wolverine, while I thought it was solid, very, very decisive. And I don't know if it'll particularly age well, but I will say Marvel has 2025 looking real good. If you haven't seen it, go and check out the Captain America Brave New World trailer. I'll put in a little sneak peek just so you can see what it's talking about.
You're right. I'm not. Wait for it.
I think that shit might be decent. The ship did go through reshoot hell. I think it's still going through reshoots to this day. So who knows? Who knows what movie we're going to see at the end of it. Hopefully they hit on that, because then it goes straight into the Fantastic Four, and I am insanely excited for it. As I'm making this video, a couple hours before, shout out Soups, he posted some fan art, or not some fan art, some official art of what they're going to look like in the movie, and I couldn't be happier. I love the 60s. I love the retro. I love the suit colors. I love the things design. I'm loving everything about it so far. And the Thunderbolts, I can say the same for that too. It looks pretty damn decent. I have no idea what it's going to be about. Suicide Squad-esque, that's all I know. But I'm pretty damn interested. And how could I forget, you know, Daredevil Born Again? We got things like X-Men 97 Season 2 coming out. We got Doomsday. We got Secret Wars. We got the new X-Men that are going to come in eventually. I'd say the state of Marvel for the last 2 years has been on the decline and was starting to get to the not valid. But I think being a Marvel fan, I think the state of y'all is still valid. I'm one of y'all. I think Marvel is perfectly fine right now. It had a few down years, but I mean, when you peak for so long, the only way to go is down, gang. They're going to climb the mountain once again, but this time with a little healthy competition. So I think out of this entire video, I think the company with the potential to have the highest ceiling for next year and be the most valid among all these companies is DC. Now, once again, if you've been living under a rock, if you've been stuck in the time chamber like Interstellar, then you somehow, someway haven't seen a new Superman poster, the teaser trailer, and by the time this video's come out, the official trailer. And I'm going to bank on James Gunn I'm gonna say that shit was good. And let's not forget about his sneaky decent show, Creature Commandos. I was thinking about reviewing it, but I wasn't sure if it's worthy of a mid-season review. I might at the end of it, but so far so good. I really liked the last episode that came out about G.I. Robot. I thought that was really good. I think that was the best one so far. And I'm excited to see how it leads into Superman and how Superman leads into Peacemaker Season 2 and how Peacemaker Season 2 leads into Supergirl. So I think DC is also set up for major success next year. If Superman hits and is a good movie, it's not only going to make $1 billion, but it's going to put DC back on track. A bunch of shit is going to get greenlit. It's going to be crazy. Marvel's going to be like, we got to up our game. And I think that we might get the Marvel DC wars that we should have got 10 years ago. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Comment on those franchises that y'all want me to talk about next time that you think I didn't give enough love to. Comment down below if you think my opinion is crazy, if it's outright insane to even talk shit about any of these franchises, if there's points to them. And look, I don't know. Let's just talk about it. I'm trying to have a discussion. I'm trying to build the community with y'all. The ZA fam. But yeah, man, enjoy y'all holidays. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good rest of your day. Get through that work shift. Get through that day at school. Get through whatever, man. Whatever y'all going through in life. Just know, I hate y'all niggas. But nah, man. Let me get out y'all here, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.